that's where his value comes to this team. He's stealing rebounds from the other team's bigs.
3 minutes in, only one bucket so far. Hicks trying to change that. Some contact from Gregory, the foul, and the basket.
The basket by Zach Hicks is good.
Excellent take here by Hicks. Used his body, turned, shot fake. Cam Gregory has to stay down, shot it, beautiful touch, kissed it right off the glass.
Hitting the shots when they have had to here down the stretch.
Yeah, give Moore a lot of credit for the way he stepped in with Posh Alexander on the bench.
Larry with a three.
Run the show for the Butler Bulldogs.
Shoga looking for help, knocked away. They'll be scooped up by Hicks. Hicks inside for two.
Raquandis Mitchell checks out. DeMarco Dunn back in the game for Penn State. Nice pump fake there from Hicks. You mentioned, again, he kind of reminds you of Seth Lundy. That looked a little like Seth Lundy there, didn't it? Oh, a nice cut, pretty feed. The finish wasn't there, though. Wahab earns another second chance opportunity. And Hicks cashes in from three. Some beautiful orchestration here. Wahab, the board, and the three from Hicks.
Better as the season went on last season from free throw line. Let's see if that happens this year.
Clary finding Hicks for three. They work it around to Hicks. O'Boyle, a three for the tie. That's tied! 74 apiece.
Stepping up and hitting shots like this. What a spark number 11 has been. Yeah, he's looking down at his hand to make sure it's all right. There's smoke coming off
it. Hicks out of the corner. And
he's shaking his head. He's shocked himself.
And the crowd's back into it, too. Here's Hicks with a steal. And the finish.
The ball has not swung to the opposite side yet for Penn State.
Hicks tries a three and puts it in from the top of the key. 7 threes in the game for Penn State. Nittany Lions come out of the second half. They go on an 8-0.
Time's are wasted. Nittany Lions have got to go and go for three. Here's Hicks for three. He got it. We're in a one-possession game.
Around the perimeter, and it's blocked. I still have it.
You see Ty Rogers closing the space on Brown, not allowing him a clean look.
Hicks got him to blow by, and hits the three.
More adept at scoring off inbounds plays, be it on the side or out of bounds underneath, than the Iowa Hawkeyes. Masterful.
Oh, beautiful. Back to Lilly, and Lilly able to float it over for two.
Michigan already with 4 turnovers, trailed by just 2. Penn State has struggled to score, but Lilly gets an easy one and the foul.
Boy, I don't think Michigan was totally aware as to whether they were in man-to-man or 2-3 zone right there. They like to go zone.
Wahab now working on Howard. They'll keep Reed away, try to keep him in the game. 2 on the shot clock. Hicks has to fire. Oh, he fills it up. Zach Hicks, money all night.
Here's O'Boyle. Can't imagine that this is where they want the ball late clock with O'Boyle. Wow.
And Hicks hits the three, and he's fouled by Leal.
This might be Penn State's worst possession of the night, and somehow it ends up being Zach Hicks for 3 with an opportunity for 4. Here you see the contact by Leo.
Penn State's got 2 players in the corner. Now they situate that. Hicks was one of those 2. He comes up top for the three, banks it home, and a chance for one more.
And this was a problem in the game in Bloomington. It was certainly a problem in the game in State College. Zach Hicks loves to slip out of these pick and rolls. Pops right back, cups is late, and then you compound your mistake by fouling a jump shooter. Zach Hicks had the range last night.
Puff Johnson feeds Hicks. Hicks uses the screen, step back, elbow jumper. He fires and it's good. First bucket in the 2024-25 season for the Nittany Lions.
3 of their shot attempts within. As you can see right here, Hicks doing a really good job putting some pressure in, stepping back and banking that 3.
As we are underway here in the second half. Binghamton and Penn State, a turnover here. Zach Hicks down the lane and lays it in. Looking for a pass. Hicks trailing the play. Finds Enza inside. Beautiful ball movement by Penn State. And Enza finishes it off. Shinery now in the front court for Binghamton. Hicks with a steal. Hicks going the other way and throws it down. Zach Hicks putting the exclamation point on this one. And Ace Baldwin Jr. is loving it as they head to the bench. Where's the chemistry at early in the season? Dillion, three-pointer, no good. Hicks back to Dillion, right at the rim, and lays it in.
Times like that when height doesn't matter is when your guys are small, but they're fast and they can shoot. It just makes the height difference nothing. But for Penn State, they're going to use the height difference there.
Here's Freddie Dillion, the Tennessee transfer. Kachi Enza, need to put something up. Hicks to beat the shot clock. Oh, he banks it in. Not sure if Hicks called bank, but it doesn't matter on the scoreboard.
Last season, he shot 34% from three. And this season, he's over 50% from the three. They've got some shooters on the floor.
Hicks inside. Count it, and one.
Including a free throw. He just was ultra.
2 minutes to go in this first half. It's a 10-point lead for Penn State. Hicks creates space, finishes, count it, and the foul.
Pro move from Zach Hicks.
Could that slam lead to some momentum? Hicks thought about it. Cross-court feed. Dillion cashes in. 1-point game. And Niederhauser.
And that's something that Penn State did not have last season.
Dillion finds Hicks. He's got a three.
Oh,
now he's got a two.
Zach Hicks going right at Obole.
Hicks with a step. Johnson with a slam.
Ace picking it up full court. Ace trying to make a play on the defensive end. Johnson comes up with a steal. Back to Ace. Hicks thought about a three. Hicks will launch a three. Knocks it down. He's checking his arm as he still thought there was contact there. Refs will disagree. Baldwin into Hicks. Great pass. Hicks and more.
What a cut and finish by Nick. Zach Hicks, known as a three-point shooter, has a beautiful.
Reigning Conference Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, boy. And that was all forced by Baldwin. 4-on-3. Hicks from downtown. From Baco after this.
You could kind of feel Baldwin starting to heat up Galloway. Great feel by Ace Baldwin, seeing Zach Hicks, or feeling Zach Hicks, trailing into the play behind him.
And the rebound is secured. Frenetic pace to start this one. Hicks now for three, buries it.
Good job of looking ahead by Baldwin, Jeff. I mean, a year from now, Niederhauser is going to catch that and dunk it. He just not right now, and the lower body just not strong enough to complete that play. Contrast that with the veteran move right there. You put the shoulder right into the shot blocker, displacing Illinois, comparatively speaking, with anybody, let alone Penn State, was going to have the advantage on the offensive glass, and they have certainly shown that here tonight.
Breakaway by Hicks.
You may have heard that on a podcast. Yeah. There's Kern getting it back. Hicks off a shot fake. Finally got going for Penn State. He knew it was a matter of time before one of the best shooters in the Big Ten. Trying for a top 15 win for the fourth time since he took the job last year. This will be an amazing win with no Ace Baldwin. Hicks, turnaround, got it! The Ducks started 5 of 8. They were 1 of 12 since then until that Bartholomew make. Hicks off a ball fake, wrapped it under the rim. Penn State runs Hicks, their best three-point shooter, into him. Got to go. He hits the three with 2 seconds left in a timeout in a one-point game. Penn State burns their last. Still breathing. Well, it's not the action. Here's Hicks. Inside. Oh, my goodness, the feed to Conan Niederhauser has his 37th dunk of the year.
Well, Zach Hicks just making something happen. Zapawa helping uphill.
Hicks quiets the crowd, trying to heat up late, his third three of the night.
In East Lansing in the last game. Hicks to Kern. And he's got three.
That ball movement once again. And so many games with ace ball when it allows him to do that. And then he gets the...
Yeah, head coach Mike Rhodes was almost ashamed to admit that his team was going to deploy the zone defense. Hicks, another three-pointer for the Nittany Lions. Lobbed into Kern, guarded by Mobley. Out to Hicks. Waits for the traffic to clear.
Beautiful swing, and you got to respect this if you're Thornton, because Hicks has already made one a few plays ago.
He was averaging 17 a game before the struggle against Ohio State. Ooh, nice move, Hicks. And he hits.
Nasty right there. 205, Zach Hicks showing what he has in his bag. And Dawson Garcia, now you see me, now you don't.
UCLA over 20 times, but they got to create some if they're going to win this game.
They do get a lot of transition buckets, as you mentioned. Another three from Hicks.
Baldwin's so good at riding ball handlers without fouling them. And then ripping it. Yep.
Kern on the pitch back to Hicks. A contested three drops. There it is for Zach Hicks.
USC has had a good lead this entire half, but if Penn State can get...
Still work to do here with three. No whistle. Hicks scrapping for two as they go to the locker room.
Nice job by Hicks to stay with it. Good half-court defense by USC to get that shot. But Hicks sneaks in there and gets it right before the buzzer.
We're 4 minutes into this opening half here at Penn State. Kern got quick into the lane, out to Hicks for three. And he drills. 40% three-point shooter. Zach Hicks with 61 of those on the season. He's been half their points. Makai Mason on three triples. And then Niederhauser again. That ball did not hit the rim, so 5 to shoot. Hicks around the screen. Hits and he's fouled. They'll help him up and take him for a 4-point play.
Excellent job by Hicks, seeking out the basketball late in the shot clock. Comes off the ball exchange and looks like
Nebraska's open 1 of 2 with 3 turnovers, and there's the 4th. 2-on-1. Conan Niederhauser with the basket.
His presence known on both ends of the floor. Very active defensive. That's the second time he's shown strong on a hedge. And then they have the ability and confidence to throw him in the ball.
And a steal. Hicks, the interception. Nice offload. Dillion with the bucket. Beautiful basketball in Happy Valley.
The tone, and it starts with a block by the leading shot blocker in the conference, Niederhauser. Then watch this. Good job of coming under control.
You watch Conan Niederhauser. I mean, he's efficient. He can move. He's a good passer. Free throw shooter too. Hicks, one step to his left. Hits the three to beat the shot clock. He'll stay here. Back to Hicks again.
Nice job of shot fake.
And how much he loves being here in Minneapolis and representing the Gophers.
Zach Hicks gets turned away, but finds the big man who's found some success here today, Conan Niederhauser, with another bucket.
Right there by Dillion.
And they turn over Minnesota. Here's Carter on the push. Baldwin Jr. has been quiet. Conan Niederhauser has been doing a lot of the offensive work. He's got And a turnover force. Minnesota on the push. Out to Garcia. The spin move and coming over the block that time from Zach Hicks. And Baldwin Jr. on the push. Can't get the lay-in, but draws the foul.
Entire meeting at the Palestra. Oh, the no look underneath with the reverse from Kern. Started from Baldwin, beautiful.
30% from three, but he's drilled 2 of them here in this game so far. And the advance, the look off, the pass, Nick Kern Jr. with the finish in transition.
A little handoff to Kern with 13 to shoot. DeLeon, not much going this possession.
Nice
good
cut.
find inside. That cut by Hicks was beautiful.
I think Goody thought he was coming up. Folks, yeah, Goody just lost track of him, and Hicks did the perfect thing. And folks, remember, this is a team that only shoots 31% from the three-point line. They've been stroking it tonight.
Hicks will try to answer, and he does. Off the timeout.
They were feeling like, hey, this could be a team that could make the NCAA tournament, but they lost Puff Johnson, and the conference schedule hasn't been the same. Zach Hicks beat the buzzer.
Wow, Zach Hicks.
Carter trying to find some space.
Well, Maryland has been so good defensively here.
Nice find. Hicks to DeLeon underneath.